Hello, and here we are. Ursula's return. Feels like it's been a wee while, you know, it hasn't actually been that long in practice, but it does feel that it's been a hot minute since we did one of these. I'm struggling to get into this. There we go. So I've actually tried to stay fairly spoiler free on Ursula's return, so you won't have seen any spoiler videos or card previews because I really just wanted the experience of opening a booster box and not knowing what most of the cards do. Again, I'm always just impressed by how good the boxes are here compared to other card games. Like that little purity seal is great, and then now that we've got the foil wrap, it's just quality. It's just quality, isn't it? Right, let's get cracking in. Again, I don't know what a lot of these cards do, so it's going to be quite exciting to open up some of these cards and actually do some reading. Okay, record player, I've seen this. Benja. Okay, it's just a rush guy. Jack, transform chef, get away from the comments. Ariel. When you play a song you may draw and discard. It's alright actually. Bruno's return, return a character from your discard to your hand and remove some damage. Okay. Another Hey. Are we just going to get Hey in every set? Is that just where we're at now? Okay, our first rare is Lumiere. 2 for a 2/2. Your other characters get an extra attack. That's alright, isn't it? And Noi. Whenever you play an action, this character takes no damage from challenge this turn. Could be okay too. Like Inkable. An Inkable aggressive little guy. It's alright, and then we've got a foil Mulan. And I assume this is just going to be similar to the Mickeys and the Minis and stuff, but it's going to be a picture of Ursula. Okay, so nothing super exciting. Now, the one thing about this set that... Oh, that's a nice stitch. One thing about this set that does give me a little bit of pause. What's this one? Oh, we've got options. Choose one, banish an item or deal 2 damage. That's pretty good, actually. A little removal spell or an item hate. Yeah, the thing about this set is it features cards from Raya and the Last Dragon, and that's not something I'm super familiar with. I'm going to make an effort to watch it. During your turn, whenever a character banishes another character in a challenge will here gain 2 lore. That's alright as well, especially with a move-in cost of 1. Triton, Field of Ice, and Bruno. Okay, foil. We're not really super excited about. Bruno, what's he do? 4 cost evasive, name a card, then reveal the top card of your deck. If it's the name card, put that card into your hand and gain 3 lore, otherwise put it on top of your deck. Okay, so if you have multiple Brunos, this is pretty good. Or other ways to look at the top of your deck. Maybe we'll see those type of effects throughout this pack. That's a weird one. It might just be a weird one. You know, it's okay to have fun, weird cards. I've been doing a lot of Magic stuff recently as well, and it's always just a joy to return to Lorcana. The cards just look so nice. Vision Slab. At the start of your turn, if an opposing character has damage, gain 1 lore. Damage counters, that's pretty good. That's just a little mana battery that they need to destroy with item removal. Each opponent may choose and discard a card. For each opponent who doesn't, you gain 2 lore. Oh, okay, so that's kind of a... You can discard a card or you can give me a lore. Li Shang's Shift. Your characters with 4 power gain an extra lore, that's alright. Alma Madgirl. When you play this character, you may search your library for Madgirl character card. Okay, so it tutors up the other members of the family. The Muses. 4/2/4 Ward. Whenever you play a song, you may return a character with... That's pretty cool as well. It's a little bit of reanimation every time you... Oh, and a foil rare. A little bit of reanimation every time you sing. Now, I'm assuming because it's the Ursula set, we're going to get lots and lots of song synergies, I imagine. That's kind of what's going on. Raya, Jetsam, yeah, okay, we expected these. Flotsam, Jetsam's Gleam. Banish an item, okay, so it's a 1 cost item banish, but it's inkable. This is like really flexible actually for constructed. The 2 lore might just be too much though, but I mean, potentially not. There you go. Yeah, there's more of the Madrigals. It's not a choose card. This is cool that we're getting these kind of like charm cards here. Pete. It's a 4 cost 1/5. Bit more. What is wrong with this Flounder? Why does this Flounder look so dumb? Prince Philip, he's got support. One of your characters is chosen for support against resist. Ooh, Ursula's Garden. 2 to enter. 7, when you have an exerted character here, opposing characters get -1 lore. That's cool, isn't it? Like leeching your opponent's ability to generate lore. Okay, nothing super exciting yet. No legends, no enchanteds. It is really refreshing though just to crack some packs and not have any clue what's going on. Pegasus. Now, this is one I have seen. This card seems like it's going to be real good. It's just Pascal with no downside, which is crazy. They just keep giving green these 1-drops. Winter Camp. Whenever a character quests here, remove up to 2 damage from them. If a hero character, remove... It's pretty cool. You can just put a guy in here and like heal them up while gaining lore. It's got a big butt on it as well. This might be good enough. Ursula. Challenger. Nah, not great. But Pegasus with shift. He's got evasive. When you play this character, if you use shift to play him, another character gains evasive. Okay. Sisu, but it's just a big statted Sisu, nothing exciting. Raja. Oh, we've got a shift and we've got a foil aerial. So he's got evasive, and when you play this character, banish all opposing damaged characters. Well, that's pretty good if you can shift them for 6. This maybe makes Morph a lot better, because now there's like a Wrath built into the Morph deck. But I mean, you're never paying 9 for this, I don't think. And Raja, you can go live over there as well. I'm glad the game's managed to keep up its momentum though, because obviously we got the little dip that was Rise of the Floodborn. So I'm glad that Into the Inklings managed to pick things back up. This character enters play with 4 damage on it, so it's a 3-cost 2/2 that you can heal it up. Okay. Second star to the right. Okay, Sing Together. I'm so glad they finally made Sing Together, because when I first started playing the game, I assumed Sing could always be done together. So what Sing Together is this is Sing Together 10. It costs 10, so you're basically never casting this. You're always wanting to sing it. And it means you can tap multiple characters that total up to 10. And this chosen player draws 5 cards. So if you tap your 3, your 3, and your 4, you can just draw 5. Is that good? I don't know if that's good. Ariel's Grotto. While you have 3 or more items in play, this location gets +2 lore. Okay, so it's a 2-cost. So it's a 2-cost McDuck Mansion as long as you have items. Could be pretty good. And then we get a foil Daisy. It definitely feels like they're trying a lot of things in this set. Like these choose cards and bringing back locations. I wasn't sure if locations would be in every set, but it looks like that's what we're getting. Banish chosen hero character, ready chosen villain. Okay, so this is like a Villain Matters card. Getting all Jetsam, Megara. Well, Fali, that's cute. Just a 1-cost 1/3, but that's cute that Mulan's mother gets a card. Young Triton. Look at this handsome man. During your turn, this character gains evasive. Okay. Oh, I hate that keyword. And whenever one of your locations is banished, you may put that card into your inkwell face down and exerted. The mob songs. We've got another song. So Sing Together, deal 3 damage to up to 3 chosen characters. That's pretty good, isn't it? So 10's a lot though, isn't it? Then we've got Minnie Mouse, Bodyguard. When you play this character, banish chosen opposing character with 5 or more. Okay, so when it comes in, World's Greatest Criminal Minds, that's pretty cool. We've got a Dreamborn Anna. Whenever this character quests, your other hero characters get +1 lore. Okay, so it's like a hero lord. And then we get a foil heroes mob. Right. Let's keep going here. So Pluto. So maybe playing into more Pluto. Hercules. Okay, so it's just Rafiki. Literal Rafiki reprint. Pico, Megara, Fali, Magic Brooms. Okay, Prince Eric. So shift 4. And will you have a character named Ursula in play? This character gains Bodyguard and 2. Okay. Might just be too expensive though, but it's cool that it's like caring about other cards. We've only really seen that with like Flotsam and Jetsam before now, but this cares about Ursula's. Ursula's plan, each opponent chooses and exerts one of their characters. Uninkable though. 3 cost, 0/5, that gets 2 lore when it's undamaged. Okay, so that's maybe just like 3 lore. Zeus. When this character challenges another character, he gets plus power equal to the power of the character he challenges. Okay, so it's like a stop hitting yourself card. That's neat. And Peter Pan, rush and evasive. Your other characters with evasive gain rush. Now, does Pan's shadow do the opposite? Is your other character with rush gain evasive? So if you pair up Pan and his shadow, that's cool. And then we've got a foil hands. When you play this character, if a princess or a queen is in play, gain a lore. Okay. So still nothing super exciting. I'm hoping that just means it's holding back for content and we don't have a dud box here. This stupid flounder, he looks so ridiculous. Avalanche. Be king undisputed. Each opponent chooses and banishes one of their characters. Okay, so it's like Tremaine on a song. Mulan, there we go. We were just talking about how we were missing anything hot, and we just hit a Mulan. This card is pretty ridiculous if you haven't seen it. So Mulan has Shift 5, and when you play this character, if you use Shift, she gets +3 power, so she enters as a 5/6. And during your turn, when this character deals damage to another character in a challenge, deal the same amount of damage to up to 2 other characters. So if you shift this, it means it can attack straight away because the thing that you shift onto was in play last turn. And then when it hits something for 5, you're then shooting 2 other things for 5, and then later turns it's still going to go 2, 2, and 2. So this represents like 15 damage for just a shift cost of 5. This card, I think is going to do a lot of heavy lifting. We might finally see green-red be good. We've tried green-red on the channel so many times. Maybe Morph and Mulan is going to make green-red playable. Okay, we've got Hercules, colour-shifted Rafiki. Jacques. When you play this character, chosen opposing character gains Reckless. This Glean card again. Panic. Well, this character is exerted if you have a character named Pain in play. Your villain characters can't be challenged. That's interesting. I don't know what you're meant to do with it. Donald Duck, another Musketeer. We should revisit Musketeers. I'm hyped for Musketeers. So 2/3 with Bodyguard. When you play this character, chosen character gets +1 lore. That's cool as well. We've not really seen that out of Amber. So now Amber can just cheese you. You can think that you're like, they're one off and you just go Donald, and then something has, and that's just an extra lore, kind of similar to the goat. I mean, I like that these things exist, but it could be dangerous for the game. It could make the game just turning into like people racing rather than people really interacting. Pirate's Life, sing together, each opponent loses 2 lore due to gain 2. There's another one. This is just gain 2 lore that you weren't expecting. It does cost 6 though, or you're singing it, and then in that case, yeah. But I guess the thing is, Pirate's Life basically lets you, this lets you generate lore from your rush, sorry, from like your reckless characters, which is interesting. Like, maybe can't sing it, maybe it's 5, but you know what I mean? This is interesting in that sense. It kind of lets you translate your reckless characters into lore, which is interesting. Got all sing together under the sea. Put all opposing characters with 2 power or less on the bottom of their player's deck. Oh, that's cool. Let's just get rid of all their little guys. That's really neat. Sing together 8 is quite a lot, but that's neat. And then we've got another Musketeer, Goofy. When you play a character with Bodyguard, ready this character, he can't quest for the rest of the turn. Okay, so this is like when you play another Musketeer, he'll ready up and attack something else. That's neat. That's pretty neat. I like that Musketeers are getting more support because I really liked them because they didn't have everything in set 1, so it's nice to see that they're going to keep bleeding them in. Things they keep bleeding in, what we're talking about, it's just these 1-cost tutus. I'm sick of this. Do something more creative. Stop putting 1-cost tutus in every set. Like, it might just be for shift balancing, but God, like... Aladdin, a 1/1/3. I'm trying to think if that's relevant. A 1-cost Aladdin, it might be. Might be. And there's the Pain to go with the Panic that we saw. Nessus! Oh! It's terrible, it's just a stat monster, but yes! Getting the representation he deserves. We've got Olaf. So it's a shift Olaf. Discard an item card to shift. This is cool. I did see this, that they've now got shift costs that are discarding cards to do it, so it's basically free upgrades. Or like, not free, but you know what I mean. It doesn't cost you ink. Whenever you quest, each of your other characters get +1 attack equal to this character's attack. Oh, so when he quests, he supports your entire team. That's cool. Phil, your hero characters gain Challenger +1, and whenever you play a hero, gain a lore. Okay, so he's like a hero lord, that's neat. And then we've got an Aurora, Shift 2, opponents can't choose your items for abilities or effects, so it gives your items ward. And then exert one of your items, look at the top card of your deck and put it either on the top or the bottom. Oh! And then that works with the Bruno. And it works with the magic hat, which is nice. Okay, maybe we need to look at Sapphire, Amethyst items. That's interesting. Then we get a Shiny Beast. That's interesting. That's an archetype that hasn't really existed. We could be going back to like Ursula's Cauldrons as well. Oh, okay. Okay, there's something. Cogsworth, more Cogsworths. I do love Cogsworth. I've got a new respect for Cogsworth after the store champs. 4 cost, 3/3. When this character quests, you may give chosen character. Okay, so when you quest, you get to reduce someone else's attack. TikTok. Okay, just a big evasive guy. Gunther. When this character is challenged and banished, each opponent chooses one of their characters and returns it. Okay, so it's Cruella but bigger. It's a big Cruella. I've got Hans, Louisa, Imperial Bow. Medallion weights. Chosen character gets +2 attack whenever they challenge another character. You may draw a card. That's cool. It just seems like a lot to ask though. Dig a little deeper. Sing together. Look at the top 7 cards. Put 2 into your hand, and then oh, this is dig through time. This is dig through time in Lorcana now. That's neat. Diablo. There we go. We've got a legend, and this was a double legend pack. It is. We got a Diablo and a Donald in the same pack. That's sick. Glad we got that one on camera. So. Diablo's cool because Diablo is kind of like a Punisher card. So it's shift with discard an action card to shift. Then it's got evasive, and during each opponent's turn, whenever you draw a card, whenever they draw a card and this is exerted, you may draw a card. So if you just quest with this and pass the turn, they draw, you draw. So it essentially draws you a couple of cards a turn or more. And there's just an evasive. I think this is really good. I don't even think you care about the shift. I think this is maybe just okay for 3. It's cool. And then we've got Donald. Donald the Buccaneer. A hero pirate captain. This one I've not seen. During your turn, whenever this character banishes a character on a challenge, your other characters gain +1 load. That's neat as well. So like, if Donald can take something out, the rest of the whole board gets buffed for lore, so you can win out of nowhere as well. It's kind of hard to set up though. I feel like a lot of these Donald legendaries that they print require a lot of setup. That's neat, a double legend pack. I'm very into that. Okay. Magic Brooms, the Fates. 1 cost 2/1. When you play this character, look at the top card of each opponent's deck. Let me look at my own deck so that I can set up my Brunos. More Mob Songs, Mulan. 2 cost 1/3. When you play an action, gets an extra attack. Okay. Mrs. Potts is our rare. 4 cost 3/4. When you play this character, if you have a character named Lumiere or Cogsworth, draw a card. That's probably not good enough. And then when your other villain characters gain support, or your other villain characters gain support. So this is like a support tribal deck. Oh, and then a foil Prince Philip. That's really neat. That's really neat. I wonder if that Dang Hu card is going to make people go back and look at the Set 2 Alice. That Set 2 Alice was such an interesting card that just never really got its day in the sun, did it? The Atlantica, Training Grounds, three locations back to back to back. Hidden Inkcaster. When you play this item, draw a card. All cards in your hand count as being inkable. How good is that? This card might just change the game, right? So when you play this, it replaces itself, and then all your uninkables are inkable. Is that worth it? It probably is. This card just enables bullshit, right? Like, you just put this down and then it makes your dodgy 20 inkables deck, uninkable deck work. You could probably just mulligan aggressively for it, and then the downside of it is it still just draws you a card. Even if you draw them in multiples, there doesn't seem to be much of a downside, because you can still just pay 2 and... Oh, and the multiples you draw, you can ink. This card seems very, very good. Jesus. Shenpu. Okay, we've got an Ariel, who's Singer 7, so she doesn't need anyone to sing with her. She sings all these sing together songs on her own. Jeez, Singer 7. I can't even think of anything before this set that would that is a song with... Be prepared! God, she sings Be Prepared. That's actually terrifying, isn't it? And we've got Snuggly Duckling. Whenever a character with 3 power or more challenges another character will here gain 1 lore. Okay, so when your big things challenge things, you gain lore. If the challenged character has 6 or more, gain 3 instead. Okay, when your big things are in there, that's what you're trying to do. So it's a big things matter. Maui works with that. You could put your reckless Maui in here and be gaining lore every time he punches stuff. That's not nothing. It's not nothing. Got Max, got Pegasus, Belle, Tor, Ariel, Magic Maid, Mulan, Hera. 3 cost 1/3, Ward. Character's name Zeus have Ward. Your character's name Hercules gain Evasive. So we're seeing more cards that care about other cards. I just think this card on its own probably isn't good enough, even if there are good Zeuses and Hercules. Just the stats here I don't think are good enough to justify what they're giving you later on. And then the wall, well, you have an exerted character here, your other locations can't be challenged. So they have to punch the wall. Just a location with taunt, and then foil, common, Eric. Okay. Eric, Fazu, swing into action. Characters gain rush this turn. Dodge. Chosen character gains ward and evasive until start of next turn. Interesting. Don't think it's good though. Tuck. Sign contract. When an opponent plays a song, you may draw a card. Okay, so this is like a hate piece. This is just like you put it down and then it's like, go on then. Sisu, evasive. When you play this character, banish chosen opposing character with 1 or less power. Okay, so this is like a smaller Madame Medusa. That's interesting. It's got evasive as well, which isn't nothing. This card might see play. Just depending what's good, but an evasive card that gains you a card because it gets to kill something is probably worth considering. When this character is banished, you may put this card into your ink. Okay, we've got another Grammatala, Isabel Madrigal, she's got evasive, and during your turn, if no other characters have quested, it gets 3 lore. Okay, so it's basically a 4 lore if it's the first thing you quest with every turn. When this character quests, your other characters can't. Okay, so if it's your only quester, it's 4 a turn. Ariel, Floodborn, shift 4. When you play a song, you may pay 2 to deal 3. Okay, so when you play songs, you can also deal damage to things. Might be alright. And then a shiny broom. Might be alright. I don't know, I'm not really much of a steel song player, so it's tough for me to imagine how that Ariel plays out in practice, but it might be good. This I don't think I read this card properly the first time. Seems absurd. Tell me in the comments if I'm misreading it or if this card is actually just like free to play. Like, you just jam it in green decks, you get to like cantrip it the first time, it's a bit bonkers, and then like it just makes everything easier from that point out. Because my problem is I hate Uninkables because they limit the way you have to play the game, and now they don't. Now you can... This might be nuts. I might just be playing green forever now and just put 4 hidden ink casters in every deck. We've got Rapunzel. When you play a character named Pascal in play, this character gains ward. Yeah. And we don't talk about Bruno. Return chosen character to their player's hand, then that player discards a card at random. That's kind of fun. And then a foil fates. Okay, getting to the end of the box, and nothing crazy yet. The double legendary pack was good, but I don't think it was a nuts pack in terms of the legends that were inside it. Gus, an Ice Block, got Thebe, we've got Eric. There's a Hercules, Bodyguard, and Resist. It's alright, it's just a rare, it doesn't have to be great. Elsa, chosen character gains Challenger, +2 and rush this turn. Okay, so you put Elsa down, then every character you put in after her is just getting flung at your opponents. Again, it's interesting, but it's nothing crazy. Right. Last few packs. Come on. Hades. Treasures Untold. Return up to 2 item cards and use this card to your hand. There's a song. It's 6. It's quite a lot for what it is. Another Ariel and a foil Fortress Sphere. Mirabelle, Aurora, Panic, Namari. During your turn, whenever this character deals damage to another character in a challenge, you may deal the same amount of damage to another chosen. So this is like Baby Mulan. It's only 2 though and doesn't have ways to get bigger. Kriki. When you play this character, your other characters get +3 attack this turn. So this is like a massive overrun. You throw this down and all your guys become massive. Oh my. What is this? It doesn't look like an enchanted, but it's got that vibe. It's not an enchanted, it'd be a rainbow at the bottom. Is this just an amber legend? This is what I mean, I'm so out of the loop of what these cards are. Mickey Mouse Musketeer Captain, 7 cost, 3/6, shift 5, bodyguard support. When you play this character, if you use shift to play him, you may draw a card for each character with bodyguard you have in play. Man. Alright, we're doing Musketeers, we're doing Musketeers. Someone download me the Pixelborn patch, we're doing Musketeers. Jesus. That's such a pretty foil as well. It doesn't look like a normal foil, does it? I thought this was something special when I opened it, but man, that's real pretty. God damn. Okay. So that might be my hot ticket from this box. I don't even know if it's worth anything, but it's so pretty. They don't normally look like that. It's like a textured foil or something. That's amazing. Flotsam and Jetsam. So you can shift it, discard 2 cards, so it can shift onto a Flotsam or a Jetsam, and this character counts as being named both. Okay, so you can have your Flotsam Jetsam tribal finally, because this card gets the buffs from every Flotsam and Jetsam, and okay. It's dumb, I don't think it's good, but it's fun. Greatstone Dragon. A Center's Play Exerted, put a character card from your discard into your Inkwell face. So this does just ramp you as long as you've got dead things. Do you know, funnily enough, I was saying this about Quill. The reason Quill is so good is because you can use it the turn you play it. So they've kind of tried to fix it by making it Interplay Exerted. But this doesn't cost you a card. You just need cards on your discard. This is interesting. This could be better. It's not better than Quill, but this could be playable is what I'm saying. Li Shang, just a dude. Underworld. When a character quests while here, you may pay 3 to return a character from your discard to your hand. Okay, so it turns all of your questers that are here into Hades. So you're paying 5 to get the Hades effect. That's probably a bit slow. Flynn Rider, at the start of your turn, well, we get a foil rare. Start of your turn, if you have a character in play with more power than each opposing character, gain 3 lore. Interesting. That works well with Maui as well. Not many things are bigger than Maui. So this is just more excuses to have your Maui sit in play. It's pretty neat. And then we've got, look at this family, sing together for 7. Look at the top 5 cards, you may reveal up to 2 character cards and put them into your hand. Cool. Okay, 3 more packs. 3 more packs from our first box. I really want to do more of these. Like, every time I sit down to do these box openings, I'm like, yeah, we'll open one for the channel, and then it just makes me want to open more and more and more. I don't know what it is about these Lorcana boxes. They're just so much fun to open, like, way more fun than other card games that I play. Pirate's Life, Mickey Mouse, shift 3, resist 1. When you play this character, deal damage to chosen character equal to a number of broom. Okay, so it's the broom tribal payoff, finally, that's what we needed. Ooh! Triton, legendary Triton. Triton, champion of Atlantica. Shift 6. Opposing characters get -1 power for each location. So this is the location payoff. I just don't know if it's good enough. It's neat. It's neat. It's splashy. It could hose your opponent's entire game. But I don't know if it's good. Don't know if it's good. It's cool. I do like the design space that they're like going into. There's lots of just cool cards. I just worry this might end up being like Inklings though, like not Inklings, Floodborn, where all the cards are too cool and just not good, you know? I mean, Pegasus is good, but you know what I'm saying though, a lot of these legends feel like they're doing a cool, unique thing rather than just being a powerful card. Miracle Candle, banish this item if you have 3 or more characters in play, gain 2 lore and remove 2 damage. Okay, so and we've got Gaston. Okay. So he exerts, you may pay 2 less than its character you play this turn. Okay, so he's like a super doc, but you can't ink him. Oh, Doc does it when he quests, so this is, you have to give up the whole turn to do it. That might be the killer for him, but I don't know, maybe not, right. Last pack, see if we can get it done. Woo! Make the potion, Winter Camp, Fortisphere. Okay, Mystical Rose. Banish this item, chosen character named Beast gets +2 lore. If you have a bell, remove 3 damage counters from chosen character. Okay, so if you've got a Beast, he gains lore, and if you've got a bell, you get to move damage about. Tuck Tuck. 3 cost 2/3 with evasive, and when you play this character, okay, and foil Mallow. Okay, nothing crazy in the final pack. But let's have a wee look at our haul. And again, just the amount of rares you get in Lorcana packs, just because you get multiple in a pack, just it always feels like it's great value. That's a rare, that's a super, that's a foil, that's that. Rare. Oh, these are commons. Okay, maybe that's why it feels like I've got loads. These are commons. That's a foil, rare. It's legend. That was our double legend pack. That's the Mulan. The Mulan's neat. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 30 rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 supers plus this one, the Prince Philip. And then we got our 5 legends and this foil Mickey. I just think this is such a pretty card. God. Yeah, this was a pretty decent box. I'm not going to say it was an insane box, but it was decent. We got some good hits. We got this awesomely pretty card, and yeah. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed the chat and you want to see more. We're going to be doing decks, we're going to be doing finance, and you know, to be honest, I'm probably about to crack another one of these boxes. So yeah, definitely follow if you want to see more of this. Thank you so much for your time, and keep thinking happy thoughts, folks, and I'll see you all for the next one. Thank you so much to everyone who made it to the end of the video. Like I mentioned, we're going to be doing a lot of content around set 4. We're going to be doing decks, we're going to be doing finance, we're going to be doing even more product openings. It's going to be fun, and if you're interested in Lorcana, Ursula's return, you're going to find a lot of what you're looking for here. So again, thank you for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed it, slap on a like, leave a comment. Both of those things mean the world to me. It lets me know what I'm doing is of a quality you guys are happy with, and I will see you for the next one.